I'm one of the precinct commissioners here, and my biggest thing that I think would make a big change is to extend the season. Now that we're going into September, past the Seafood Festival, and into October, we're missing out of a lot of opportunities with these races that have thousands and thousands of people who are coming from all over the country. I've spoken to some of them, actually at Tommy's one night when he had an event there, and a lot of them came in. They never knew New Hampshire had waterfront. They were amazed by it. Yeah. So I think if we, and the other thing too is that they don't use our hotels, they don't use our restaurants, they don't use our stores. Half of them are closed, and the sponsors of the events bring in their own stuff for the runners. They come, they do the race, they eat and drink whatever's provided to them, and they leave. So I think the precinct, the town, some of the business owners, everyone needs to find a way to bring these people in and make them want to stay here for the whole weekend, make them want to go out to the restaurants and bars and shops here. And I think once we extend the season, we need to start looking for it to go all the way into the probably holiday season. And then once again, it'll be the stores that are going to have to do that. It's sort of the chicken and the egg. Who comes first? The visitors, or our businesses stay open for the business, for the visitors? We do need an anchor. I agree with Fred. I think that the Earth Space Sea Center is a great anchor, and UNH is involved with that, and it would become something like Woods Hole for students that go there. I think it would be more than day trippers. If anything else, fall, winter, and spring, you'd at least get people up with their families on weekends, and it's a start. So I think everybody here is pretty much in agreement on where we need to go and what we need to do. It's just a matter of us all getting together and moving in that direction. And I know last year we put on the first fall festival down here, and it was a ton of work. I think it worked out for the businesses that did stay open. The ones I spoke to said they did very well, and normally they would have been closed that time of year. So we're going to try it again this year, and hopefully it'll be even better. But those are sort of samples of things that we need to get creative to do to bring the people back here to the beach all year.
Chuck Rage.
It's always a little more difficult to be one of the last speakers. I have a list here that I've been crossing out as we're going on. One of my biggest concerns is not just that I'm a commissioner of the district. I am a hotel owner, I am a business owner, and over the years we have seen a lot of hotels leave the beach for horrible reasons. We definitely need to find money for these properties to rebuild, bring more people here. If there is hotel rooms, there's people staying in the hotel rooms, and they're the ones that are supporting the restaurants and the retail establishments. The better the people, the better the retail establishments, the better the restaurants that we have. So I think this is great. It's very optimistic that so many people get here together. There's a lot we need to do. We've all talked about different things, but we have to stay together, work together, and make it happen.
Thank you. When this whole thing started out, the tax relief incentive was mentioned, and I thought maybe that would be one place where I could do a support, because I have no control over banks and all the rest of that stuff. This is my little bit. As part of that legislation, though, I think that Hampton itself could use this to its advantage and maybe solve or at least work towards some of the problems that we have. And trash is one, graffiti's another one. We all want to get rid of overhead doors. As part of that incentive program, the property owner and the town have to sign an agreement. And I think that the town could take this opportunity to say, if you want tax relief, we will give you tax relief, but on your part, you have to take the initiative, and if somebody puts graffiti on your building, you remove it immediately. If your front of your building gets trashed up during the day, and many of them do, you go out and pick it up. If you want relief, no overhead doors. Also, when you pack up for the winter, you want to put plywood on the wall, you paint it to look like the rest of the building. So at least it looks something better than just bare plywood nailed up on a wall. And my favorite, no trade in objectionable items. Weapons, the vulgar t-shirts we see out there, adult items, whether it's movies or entertainment or what have you. We're trying to promote a family beach, and this does not do that. And some of the other things that don't relate directly to that, with the experience that we just had in February with the fire, and 10 years ago, my opinion is the building codes, especially down here on the beach, should require fireproof materials on the exteriors. There are many buildings here that were damaged severely that were 20 feet away, 50 feet away from the fire that happened. With proper exteriors, that could have been eliminated. I also had down here, should this bill be put forward, and should we have a sunset on it? And part of the bill says that requires 15% or a $75,000 investment to qualify for relief. 15%, if you're building $1 million, is big dollars, but I think something a little more than $75,000 should be a minimum investment. And whatever is done should be visible from the street, or at least a portion of it. We're trying to improve community, the look of the community, and the invitation from these buildings for people to come up and visit. So that, in my opinion, should be a part of all of this. Thank you.
Thank you.